Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. It's a beautiful morning out here at the field. So we got the Bearcat out, we got some updates on that, and we got some new toys. Leon in the club got me this little Rock Hobby P39, so we got that going. He loves it. And this is new to the garage. So a friend of mine got out of the hobby and gave me a deal on this Hanger 9 P51 that I could definitely not pass up. So in case you couldn't tell, it does have a custom paint scheme on it, and DLE 20, and it's only got a couple of flights. And I actually did the first 2 flights in this model, the only 2 flights, about 5 years ago. So it hasn't flown since. So we're going to be flying that today. And I ordered a DLE 35 RA for it. So these are actually really good flying models. This one has a standard DLE 20 with the side exhaust, which I'm not a huge fan of the muffler hanging out. So why not put a RA motor in it? And why not put a bigger RA motor in it? So on the Bearcat, did a couple of things. Didn't get the doors on like I wanted to, but I did get the new aileron setups in it yesterday. So I got some direct linkage set up, so now it's nice and tight. They were getting kind of sloppy, so I did that. And then I also put a 50-ounce fuel tank in it, had a 32, and 5 to 6 minutes with a Warbird just isn't enough. So did that, and also changed the plugs in the motor. So these had I left the original DLE plugs in it to start off, and I knew they were not the best, but I did not know that they were complete garbage. So I put some NGKs in it, and yesterday was the first time I had pulled the plugs out of the motor since I started running it. And you know, it's only got a few flights and some ground time, but one of the spark plugs fell apart when I took the boot off of it, and that one was pretty clean, like it wasn't firing a lot. 2 of the plugs were actually had some carbon buildup, like they were actually firing, and one was completely clean, like it wasn't firing at all. So now it's running really good. I bought a infrared temp gun, and I was shooting the cylinders one at a time, seeing how close they were, and tuning it somewhat based on that and by sound. So it seems to be running pretty good now, so we're gonna take her up and see how she runs with the new plugs, and should be able to fly it for about 10 minutes now if I really want to. I probably won't fly quite that long, but I guess we'll see when we get there. And Bentley's out enjoying his UMX P51.
get that gear attached in the radio. It's not too flat.
So it's running really good aside from the idle. And again, the motor's not fully broken in, so maybe that'll get better. I'm still trying to tweak the tune on the low end, but it'll hold the idle for a long time, but it doesn't like to be jockeyed. When you jockey the throttle, it'll quit. So anywho, that was 8 minutes. Let's see what's left in the tank. At some point, I'm going to have an instrument panel in here, and you won't be able to see any of this. But it's getting down there. I think 8.5. You could maybe stretch it to 8.5, maybe 9 minutes if you're being a little easier on the throttle. But with this prop not having a lot of pitch, you kind of got to stay in the throttle a lot. Like I'm 3/4 power almost the entire time, so I may end up trying the the 14 pitch prop just to get a little more speed so I don't have to use as much throttle. But anyways, it's flying really good. The new aileron setup works awesome, so it's very smooth. At some point we'll put a synapse in here to take out some of the jerkiness and the wind, but I mean, overall it flies really well. So super stoked on it. Next step is going to be add the gear doors and start the refinish process. So today will probably be the last day we fly it until the event in Orange County at the end of June. So but yeah, it's running awesome. We just need a little more resistance on these wheels because it rolls way too easy. So anyways, some few little things to figure out, but overall the airplane's dialed in, I think, as far as flying stuff goes, and the motor is running pretty good aside from the low end. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.